Afternoon, boys and girls. KY here. Welcome back. Well, this is normally the part where I start apologizing for not dropping a video in the last couple of weeks, but to make a long story short, I've had a lot of personal business I had to tend to. And it's been a lot more of a process than what I figured it would or should have been. The first of the month, I buried my baby sister. And not only dealing with the funeral arrangements and all that, the end of life process, just to be blunt, is a friggin' pain in the ass. I've probably been on the phone more in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last year. Calling, Social Security, different banks where she had accounts at. There's a lot to it. But that kind of brings up the topic of today's video. See, this is one thing that the community don't talk about a lot. The loss of a loved one in the shift. Or, just lost in the chaos. See, right now, while things are fairly normal, you still have time to process things. You have time to mourn. You can take time just to pull back and think about things. Okay, and in the shift, when chaos is consuming your community, you're not going to have that novelty or luxury. You're going to have to choke down the shock of what may have happened. Focus on the task at hand. You'll have time to mourn later. I know that's easier said than done. But here's something that might help. Think about what that person would tell you in their last moments, or what that person may have said in their last moments. They won't want you to do anything crazy that would possibly cause harm to you. They will want you to move on, to thrive. To last as long as you possibly can. And if you'll keep that thought, it'll help. Boys and girls, there may be even instances where you might have to try to come back later to reclaim the body. Because it's not possible at the present point in time. The heat of the moment, you might have to run for your safety. Then come back later. many of us won't want to think about that. But that's what happens in bad times. You might have to go get support. Not only moral support, but more people to help you come back. You might have to fight to reclaim the bodies of lost ones. Because with no more moral fortitude than what people have today, anything's possible. And you'll have to look at that aspect of things. I know it's a dark topic, but it's something many of us will have to deal with. Like, say you're not physically able to bury your loved one properly. Do you give them a Viking funeral or an Indian funeral where you burn the body? Or do you injure yourself further trying to bury them properly? These are things that will come into play. So, here's a little advice from OKY. Keep your loved ones close. Let them know how you feel. I mean, you don't have to tell them you love them every 10 minutes. But let them know. Because the way this world's going, no one's guaranteed tomorrow. Hell, the way this world is right now, no one's guaranteed to see the end of the day. So, live, right? Life's too short. Have some fun while you can. Make the memories that will help you get through the bad days. You know, the ones where you sit back and think, and they kind of put a little smile on your face, right? Till the next time, my friends. Sorry to bring it dark like this, but it's something that needs to be talked about. Stay safe. I'm out.